JVS. It looks like yesterday upon market close, it moved up due to a catalyst of earnings. Well, earnings catalyst. Looking for a break above 738. The daily, it gapped up. Our stop loss would be underneath that 726. We're looking for a break above 738. It's like it sold off upon market open. Oh, there's that break. I think we might be a little too late. But we'll see if it comes back down to fill us. There it goes. Came back down to fill us. For a move higher. As long as it's not a peekaboo breakout. And this is our first trade with the new computer. Finally taking a trade. Stop loss right there along this, the low of this pivot, underneath VWAP. Take profits a little ways up, although as long as we take out this previous high of day at 751, $half mark, we should be fine. There's resistance there at 749. And you can see the move there yesterday upon market close with their earnings catalyst. Went up, sort of consolidated throughout the night, and then now we're looking for that technical breakout. Quick move to the upside based off of this pattern there. Feels good to finally press the buy button after what was like maybe a week. Computer was down, and finally got the new computer set up, and still trying to get used to it visually. It's a huge screen, and it requires me to move my head a little more since the screen is bigger. It's a wider spectrum to look at now. Alright, right here there's some resistance here at 745. These 3 1-minute candles here, you can see the tops of them. Right up there. There is support there at 735, 732. $751, sellers up here. Looking to break that 745. A lot of green coming in. It's good to see. Get rid of this one there. Thinking if it breaks above 751, we'll go ahead and raise our stop loss towards break even. It's a little volume pop here, you can see on the 1 minute. There's that break of 745. There's testing 751. There's that break of 751. Go ahead and raise our stop loss towards break even there. And looks like the 1 minute is sort of glitching there. So fortunately it broke above that 751, then got rejected at 757 immediately. Looking for that bounce off of this support around the 751 area. There's resistance there at 760. Looks like it does want to bounce off of that area, the 750 area. Wanting to make its way back up. There it goes, breaking above that 760 possibly. There's 763. So the way this thing is moving, prints a new high, immediately comes back down. Leaves us with a sort of long topping tail, but then it slowly makes its way back up and breaks above that high. Well, not all stocks are created equally. Just have to kind of feel their pulse at times. So starting off with the smaller position there. It's the first trade in a while. Gotta dip your toes a little bit. Definitely a fight going on up there and the sellers are winning. Looking for it to find support there around 750, 745 possibly. Now we're a little stress-free since we can't lose. Stops us out, we'll just break even, it's fine. It'll be sucky, it'll be boring to break even. However, it is what it is. Raised our stop loss to break even upon breaking a critical resistance, and that critical resistance was the high of the day, previous high of the day at 751. Looks like there's some bid support there on the 740s. Watching, looking for it to hold this level there, 745. And looking for it to break above that 751 once again. Zoom in a little bit. There it goes, testing that 751. Slowly trying to chip away, breaking above it. A little struggle there. then if it manages to break above that 751, definitely looking to break above that 763. There's that break above 751. We'll see how it reacts when it goes up towards the 760s. And of course, don't mind taking a really small position. That's sometimes what we need to do to, when we're jumping back in, sort of slowly build back our confidence. High of this previous 1 minute candle, 759, there's 760. Looking to retest that 763. Yeah, just take this whole day trading thing slowly. It's most likely you'll lose money. It's really complex things. A lot of stuff to think about. Just take it slow. Usual cliches, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And if you lose a few bucks, it's fine. Try to learn from that. You know, take your losses for granted. Don't do that. So far looks like it's being rejected there at the 760 area. Although it still wants to hold that support at around the 750s, the high 740s. If it does manage to hold those levels, we may have a ascending support there, little higher lows, and then if it breaks above this area there, it's gonna pop. Well, the way this stock is trading, it does sometimes pop. You can see this 1 minute, it popped when it broke this level here. So we're looking for the same price action over here. Anything could happen. It could still come down and tap us out for a break-even trade. So far holding that support 750. There's enough bid support there, 746, 745 down here. Resistance 760, 765, 763. Testing. Testing 760. Finally letting go. 763. There's that little pop. 769. May raise our stop loss to right here, 743. It's only a few cents above where it's at now, underneath this pivot. Although, the spread is 3 cents. Still resistance up there at 767. 780 next resistance. Yeah, we'll raise our stop loss towards right underneath that pivot, 743. Because you know there was previously support around the 745 area, and we are just underneath that pivot there, the low of this pivot, so it's fine. $770 has some resistance, $760 has some support, so now we're within this range. Right over here. And then we'll see if 760 does not hold as a support. It'll still come down here. We have some possible support areas here with the ascending support line. Boom, 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 boom. But looking for that break above that 770. Here's 760 testing, breaking below it. As you can see, the 1 minute chart is sort of a lag. Nice little dip there. It's fine, you don't need to eat the whole pie, you just one nice little slice of it. Five-minute chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green candles in a row. Testing that ascending support line now. This trade is taking longer than we wanted it to. How long is this trade already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. I don't know about that. That was a large little flush there. Large little flush. What an oxymoron. Okay, breaking below that ascending support, testing that support around the 750s. Now it's gonna need massive strength to make its way back up. All that strength it took to break that 750. I mean, earlier, although now with more volume we may move up higher. If not, we'll get stopped out. $7.45, $7.44 bid support. If not, it'll come and stop us out. You figure out how to turn off those notification sounds in the background. And stopped out. Totally made a U-turn. So I made a few dollars, not much. But it's not about much you make, it's trying to understand the concepts, you know. Alrighty folks, just a quick recap on the trade. Today we traded UABS, an AMEX stock. Free flow, it's a mid-float stock with 45.65 million shares of volume. The relative volume is at 1, meaning that it's trading at about the same volume it does on average on a 3-month period. So UABS had a catalyst actually yesterday based on earnings. You can see here upon market close, release earnings, and then boom, skyrocketed. Upon pre-market, it was pretty thinly traded, very small in volume. And then upon market open here, the contrast between this line. Market open, it flushed down below VWAP, and then it bounced, breaking above VWAP, holding it, making it move higher, printing 751 there, and then it came back down towards VWAP. It held. We started looking at it here in this consolidation period. We were thinking, okay, it's holding VWAP, and if it's strong enough, it'll break above this consolidation range of 738, and it did. So we went ahead and added there 738. We knew that the previous high of the SN51 would be a resistance. However, did manage to break above that. Went all the way towards 769, where reached a new resistance. It was too heavy for the buyers, and boom, came down, got stopped out. And yeah, good thing we cut our losses, because this thing continued to downtrend. You can see it's way down here now. So I'm trying to get used to this new computer. It's pretty big, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you all the next time. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.